Hey, yeah, it's me again. It's getting a little late, but I wanted to get on here before I went to bed and just say that sometimes we dwell on things that people have done to us, the bad, the wrong, and evil things people have done, their way of thinking, their way of doing things, and stuff like that. Now, it's coming more and more into my I guess you can say into my spirit to forgive these people. I mean, I forgive people. I don't completely cut people off and things like that unless I really have to, unless God tells me to. And right now, I notice that I speak on it a lot of what they've done and the evil they've done, the wickedness, and it can wear on your mind. It can wear on your body. It can wear on your spirit, And that's not something I want. I don't want these people wearing on my emotions or on my feelings or my mind, my body, or my spirit. I don't want that, and God doesn't want that for me. He doesn't want it for you either. So that's why he say, learn to forgive. Forgiveness it's a major thing in life. If you can't forgive someone, then you can't forgive yourself. I forgive myself for everything that I've done in the past. Like I say, God knows my heart, and he chose me for a task he chose me for a really big task. And I'm going to fulfill it to the best of my ability, and I won't turn away from him. Also, I've learned to forgive people. And now, today, I was talking to one of my sisters, and now I need to realize and learn not to dwell on the wrong that people have done. It's okay to acknowledge it, but I have to let it go. I can't hold on to it and let it constantly wear on my nerves. So I'm gonna start letting it go. I'll acknowledge it, let it go, and I gotta go from there. I have to go from there. So the train came right when I started recording, well, a little after, but I just want to make this word quick. Also, I just want to be back on a positive note. It is a lot. This world is wicked. We see the things that are happening, and people can tell me whatever they want, but I know we are in the end times, or I don't want to say the end of the world, because that's not what it is. It's the last days, I guess you can say, as we know it. Things are going to change as we know it, and we see these changes every day. Things that we know are not right, that are not good, that are not just. Sorry about the train, you guys, but I'm going to continue to record this one. But things that we know are not right, but the world wants to put it out there because it's like it needs to be happen. In order for the scripture to be true, it has to happen at one point in time. Or, like people say, history does repeat itself. It does repeat itself, and sometimes we may be able to change it, but if we don't put forth the effort on a positive note, then nothing's going to change. If we don't acknowledge what people have done in the past, then how can we correct something that's being swept under the rug? So things have to be acknowledged. I'm learning not to dwell on it. I don't want to dwell on that. And the thing is, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I put it in God's hand. Unfortunately, his judgment is he's bringing his judgment down now. Okay, and I continue to pray for my enemies. I continue to pray for certain people, bless certain people, and just ask God to forgive them. I'd say forgive them if they don't know what they've done, because some people know exactly what they're doing. Like I said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we also have the freedom of choice. We can choose what we want to do. We can choose right or wrong. We can choose good or evil. So we have that ability to do that. So some people choose, even though they know it's wrong, they're still going to choose to do it. Just like you can say something versus actually doing it. oh, I'm going to put this in this person's food or something. It's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it, which I've dealt with that too. And if people knew what I actually know, or things that happen or they've done to me, then they'll probably, I don't know what they would do. But a lot of things I know, but I won't bring it to the forefront. Some things I've said it, I needed to get it off my head because I couldn't believe that these people would do this. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. But now I'm learning more that people are, there's some evil and wicked people in this world. And like I say, it's one thing to say something, to think about doing something versus actually doing it. I'm not going to cause harm to anybody willingly. I'm not going to defame a person. It's just a lot that I won't do. And people don't like the fact that I'm a truth teller and that that I'm nice to people, that I care about people. I care about all people, you guys. I love all people. You can do things to me, that doesn't mean I'm gonna not love you, but I can remove you from my life. God will remove you from my life if need be. So a lot of these things that people have done to me, against me, and or my business, because they've defamed my business and, just bad talk me. But my past is my past and my present is my present. I am who I am now. I'm not who I was back then. And we all fall short of glory. So we're all a sinners. Like I said, I try and ask God to forgive my sins every day. If I miss a day, then I ask the next day. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I'm trying to be focused on Him because He's leading me to better for myself and others around me. I won't force my beliefs on anyone, but I may bring it to they, shoot a word in their ear or something. But I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything they don't want to do. And I'm not trying to get over on anyone. I'm not trying to take advantage of anyone. And that's another thing people tend to do. They figure, oh, she's weak, gullible, and you can easily manipulate her. But by them doing those things, what they did do was got me closer to God. They got me more discernment from Him. The things that they got me to speak to Him and to ask Him for the things that I need in life to succeed. The things that I need in life to do better. The things that I need in life to help others. And that's another thing. They don't like the fact that I help others. They're so selfish and all about them and like I said, all about that bag. They're so quick to want to drag, get the bag. And it's not always good the way you get it. Like I said, the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Or if you want to quote scripture, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. God comes for you to have life and have it more abundantly. So I'd rather wait and not deal with God, but I'd rather walk with God and wait for what He has for me than to get something quick from the devil. Like I say, that's short-lived. I don't want that. And God has a lot in store for me, and he's doing this so He can get His glory, and I'm ready to give Him His glory, and once people see how He transformed my life and He transferred the things that are happening to me, and see just how I can help other people, then He will get His glory, and then that will pull some people on His team. If He did it, it's pretty much saying if God did it for her, He can do it for me. Okay, so I'm looking forward to what He has for me. I'm looking forward for other people's souls to be saved. If you can save somebody's life, would you do it? But if you can save somebody's soul, that's so much. That's powerful. And I believe me, I will say I have saved people's life before. A couple people, maybe even a few, maybe even some I don't even know about, just by trying to speak a word of encouragement to them or to tell them do it. If that's what you want to do it. Because so many of us are held back from what we want to do because we thinking about what other people are going to say, or the negative they're going to put out. No, I don't want that anymore. I want to put out this positive, 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 and I want to be able to encourage people to just do it. Do something that you love to do. If you're not a God-fearing person, then I won't force you to do it, but seek Him. And that's the reason why a lot of people never find Him or don't believe in Him, because you never choose to seek Him. And sometimes, like I said, He's calling people, but people aren't. You're not listening. You're not accepting the call. They want to deny that it's Him, or other people want to make you think you're crazy or going insane and all that. No, none of that. If you can believe in, like I say, believe in witchcraft and tarot cards, if you believe that somebody can talk to your dead loved one, how can you not believe in God? How could you not? I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me. If you believe that this person can do a spell on somebody to make them love them, how can you not believe in God? Believe that there's a person or believing there's a being that created you. How do you think you got here? An explosion? Really? What caused the explosion? We're not going to go there, but anyway, I just want to say, I am trying to get to a more positive mindset. I was there once, here go that train again. I was there before, and somebody made me backslide, and I just kept listening to the negativity and things that were around me. But now I have to do what I have to do, because it's a lot of people that need my help, but I don't know about it yet. It's things that I have to accomplish that will help so many people, maybe even save those lives or those souls. And I'm ready and willing to do that. I don't care what anyone says about my choice, my decision. I am going to stand strong with God. If Job would have turned his back on God, then he would have lost his life. He would have lost everything. He probably would have had to continue to live in that state. If you all don't know, read the book of Job. God. A lot of people probably think that God is punishing me, but this is not a punishment from God right now. This is, I'll just say, a test. God is testing my faith, and He knows I'm not going to turn away from Him, just like He knew Job wasn't going to turn away from Him. He allowed the devil to do so much, but He didn't allow him to kill him. You understand? He couldn't take his life or his soul. He could not do that because God denied it. So I'm going to stand strong with God, and I hope everyone gets to see just how He starts working in my life, so that will encourage you to call on Him. Just call on Him. You never know what He can do for you or what He will do for you. He will do great and mighty things for you. And another thing I want to say is He still performs miracles. People probably don't see it as a miracle, but He still performs miracles. So, that's all I have for today. I can keep talking on and on and on, but I am so sleepy right now. But I want to thank you all for listening, and just hope that you all call on Him. Just call on Him, and just, if He's not for you, it's not for you. But don't be one to deny, to talk bad about a believer. I'm not trying to pass judgment on anybody, but he does give people righteous judgment. There's you can judge a person righteously, but I'm to another level where I'm just trying to realize that people have different choices they make in life. Some choose bad, some choose good. And I just want to choose good. I want to continue to pray, and I want to continue to grow with God, and I want to continue to strive for positivity. I don't want all the negative in my life. I'm not going to I'm going to try my best not to speak on all the evil or wicked things that people have done, because now that's in the past. And like I said, I don't know if I even said this to you all, but um, things work out for the good of those who love the Lord and who are